Hello and welcome back to our Mississippi State Bulldogs Dynasty in NCAA Football 2003. Today we are traveling to take on the Vanderbilt Commodores. And we're looking for some redemption today. We got absolutely destroyed last week against LSU. Let's see if Jeff Terry in this offense can rebound as he hits Kevin Davis for an 8-yard pickup. 3rd and 5 now. Terry taking a deep shot downfield. Kevin Davis wide open, and he'll get it to the 22-yard line. He had about a 5-yard step on that cornerback there. Great play. Jeff Terry to the end zone. Dalton can't come away with it, but Ron Hawkins slides in and gets it. 1st and goal. Robbie Ballard into the end zone, but they're going to call Simeon Hoffman on a holding penalty here. That'll drop him back to the 12-yard line. Terry rolling out right, throwing towards the end zone. Orlando Webb comes down with it on the star. Bulldogs on top, 7-0. They get the ball back. Vanderbilt, as always, is struggling on offense, and there's Kevin Davis again. He's got 3 receptions already. 3rd and inches. Robbie Ballard up the gut. Picks up 10 yards, but he puts the ball on the ground, and Vanderbilt would recover it. Not a good start for him today. See how the defense can do here. Couple 3 and outs so far, but Bright with a nice 10-yard rush here, and that'll make it 2nd and inches. Right over the middle, one-handed catch by Cummings, and he got popped by Antoine Finch. That was his first completion of the day, 1 for 5. And here's Peterson on a toss play in the open field up to the 26-yard line. 1st down, Vandy, and they are putting together a nice drive. But Peterson gets stuffed here back at the 18-yard line. Ben Sutton on the tackle. 4th and 2 in the 2nd quarter now. French will pick up the 1st down, but they're going to call Herrera for a holding penalty. That'll make it 4th and 8. And they're going to go for it instead of going for the field goal, and Hicks is taken down 4 yards shy of the 1st down. And the Bulldogs take over. Play action. Terry, right side, picked off. He wanted Thomas Roy. Instead, he found Sullivan, the cornerback. 2nd and 10 here for Vandy. Bright sacked or taken down for a loss. I think that was a quarterback draw, and Neil Nelson did not want that to happen. Bright to the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Moore comes down with it right in front of George Tyler. I'm not sure what he was doing in the coverage, but it wasn't anything good. Terry scrambling around like a madman towards the 1st down marker, and they say he was stopped. 4th and 1, goal line formation. Kenny Harding up the gut in the open field, past the 40, and past the 30. The defender dove and missed. Harding inside the 10, down to the 5-yard line. What a fantastic run for the fullback, right up the gut. Not a safety in sight. Huge pickup for one of the better players on this squad. 1st and goal. Harding will punch it in and finish off the drive, and that'll make it MSU on top 14-7 over SEC foe Vanderbilt. Bright pressured, hit as he throws it. Antoine Finch comes away with the user interception. 2 turnovers now for Mississippi State, 1 for Vanderbilt. Of course, the Bulldogs have a fumble and a pick, and there's Thomas Roy over the middle at the 42. What a great catch. Perfect route, and Roy almost to 400 yards receiving on the season. And Dalton fumbles the football, picks it up, and he'll pick up 9 or 10 yards. Very dangerous play, and it could have been Vanderbilt ball easily right there. Terry going to take off. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 20, breaking tackles, dragging people out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Less than a minute to go here in the 2nd quarter. Trying to make this a 2-score game. John Pena in motion to the left side. Terry going to pitch it out left. Dalton gets it to the 4-yard line, and he is shaken up, I believe. And here's Kenny Harding up the gut for his 2nd touchdown, but Shyrone King called for a holding penalty. So the Bulldogs will have to send on Mike Randall and the field goal unit. Napoleon Watson on the hold. The kick is up, and that is just barely good, but they're going to call Brooks, the freshman tight end, for a holding. So that'll drop us back to 4th and 21. And Randall boots this one right down the middle. No doubt about that one. 17-7 is the score here going into the half. Bulldogs on top. 247 yards of offense for MSU. 102 for Vanderbilt today. Defense playing strong for the Bulldogs. And here is Dalton on the return. Up the middle, picked up and slammed at the 16-yard line. He injured his head on the play, and that's actually a concussion. He will miss 2 weeks. Luckily, we have a bye week next week. Here's Robbie Ballard getting it up to the 29-yard line, his best run of the day. There's a look at his numbers. 142 yards and 3 touchdowns on the season. And Terry going to take off here. No, he's going to throw it over the middle. Ron Hawkins at the 45-yard line. Terry could have took off so many times right there, but decided to throw it. Instead, Kenny Harding picks up 8 yards and a first down. And it doesn't even show his stats right there. I believe he only has 3 carries. Terry pressured on 4th and 10. Taken down. He reaches for the line but doesn't get it. So Vanderbilt takes over 3rd and 14. Bright going deep. Michael Galar with the interception at the 35-yard line. Another user interception. 1st and 10. High snap to Terry. He's going to take a deep shot downfield. Wide open is Kevin Davis again to the 21-yard line. He's beating this coverage like they stole something. It's over 100 yards receiving today, 112, as Robbie Ballard picks up 7 more yards on the ground. 2nd and 3. Ballard, another carry. He'll get the first down and more inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. 159 yards on the season now. Terry over the middle, wide open. Thomas Roy for his 4th touchdown reception on the season. That'll make it 24-7 here in Tennessee. And that pass is completed to Moore at midfield. Broke the tackle of George Tyler. Donnie Kramer finally brings him down. Right off his back foot, and Page lays out for the reception at the 36-yard line. Fantastic catch. Bright pressured, and he is sacked. And that is Big Desmond with his 6th career sack. 54 career tackles. That is pretty impressive for a defensive tackle. And Bright taking another shot deep here. And Michael Galar, and I get my 3rd user interception of the game. His 2nd pick of the game. That'll end the 3rd quarter. Going into the 4th, it is 24-7. Bulldogs on top of the Commodores. Bright taking a shot left side. Caught by Moore. George Tyler continuing to get beat deep on the left side there. Bright going to take a shot over the middle. Oliver open. He'll have a first down and goal upcoming for Vanderbilt. 4th and goal. Right side, the pass is dropped in the end zone, and you can just hear the crowd get deflated. Bright taking a shot left side. Moore has it inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line, and Moore is over the 100-yard mark on the day. 115 yards receiving, and that pass is thrown right to Michael Galar over the middle of the field. It looked like the quarterback literally just handed him the football. That's his 3rd interception of the game. That's the most we've ever seen in this dynasty. And there is Robbie Ballard on an option play, breaking a couple tackles here. And he'll get close to the first down marker, 2nd and inches. Ballard in the backfield by himself. He'll get the first down. Nice juke move, and he'll pick up 6. And here's Kenny Harding, another carry in the open field past the 40, the 50, the other 40, stiff-arming a defender on the ground, and gets it to the 36-yard line, and you can hear a pin drop in this stadium. Cricket, cricket. 3rd and 9, less than 2 minutes to go. Jeff Terry going to throw the football here. Over the middle, wide open is Lee Brown. He'll pick up 7. Just trying to get everything going here for this offense going into our next football game. And there's Kenny Harding picking up the 4th down conversion. He has 114 yards on 6 carries with 1 touchdown today. He would have had 2, but one of them was called back. Terry rolling out, throwing it right side. Ron Hawkins comes back for it. Jukes the defender out of his shoes. Gets inside the 10-yard line. Now 1st and goal from the 9. Terry, jump ball, caught by Ron Hawkins. Anytime you throw a jump ball pass to him, 9 out of 10 times, he's going to come down with a touchdown. And that wasn't even fair. Triple coverage, he still came down with it. And that is going to do it, folks. Mississippi State came into the game looking for redemption after getting beat up by LSU, and they found it. Very dominant performance today, 31-7. Everything was working for them today. The down spot of the game was George Tyler. He got beat a few times on the left side today by Moore, one of them for a touchdown. Just a fantastic performance. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Anytime you come in to face the Commodores, you expect to win, and we have never lost to them in this series, I believe. This is the first year they played without Jay Cutler at quarterback, and the quarterback position still pretty much played the same for them. 527 total yards today for MSU. We shut out Vanderbilt in 3 quarters. Terry, 13 of 23, 223 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, sacked 4 times today. Had a long of 49. Kenny Harding, a $114 on the ground with a touchdown. Robbie Ballard, 67 yards. Terry with 57, and Dalton with 10 yards. Of course, he got injured. We fumbled it 3 times today. Everybody except for Kenny Harding. Kevin Davis over the century mark receiving. Ron Hawkins with a touchdown. Thomas Roy and Orlando Webb, his only catch on the day was a touchdown, our first of the game. Simeon Hoffman and Jerry Vaughn allowed sacks today. No pancakes for the O-line. Neil Nelson, 7 tackles. Ben Sutton with 6. And Antoine Finch with 5. That's what you want to see. You want to see all 3 of your starting linebackers lead your team in tackles. I'd like to do that every game. Unfortunately, our secondary gets beat quite often, so they end up with a lot of tackles. Michael Gallard did not get beat at all today. 3 interceptions. Antoine Finch with 1. And out of all those 4 interceptions, I had 3 users. 8 pass deflections for the team. Joe Grimes forced a fumble, which went out of bounds, and I did not show you that, guys, so, it doesn't matter. John White continues to be impressive in the punting department. Freshman punter. Nothing too special on kick returns. Jeremy Tate had a couple nice returns. And week 8, we got a bye week. I'm not going to slow this down for you guys, so if you want to slow it down yourselves and take a look at every single game, you can. But I will go back and show you the game of the week, which was the Miami Hurricanes, who are number 1 in the nation, taking on the Florida State Seminoles, who were ranked 8th. Well, they're ranked 8th now because they lost 34-17 to the undefeated 7-0 Miami Hurricanes. So they remain number 1 in the nation, and we jump back up into the top 10 as we host the Auburn Tigers for our 7th game on the season. It's always interesting playing them. I can't wait for that game, guys. I will bring that to you next Tuesday. Take it easy, guys.